Look, I'm going to say the quiet part out loud, something that your so-called gurus, teachers, masters, internet coaches, what they're not going to tell you. You don't need them. They don't have the answer. They never had the answer. No one has the answer but you. Your life's path, your life's journey, how you're going to realize your every desire does not lie in an ebook, in an internet course, in someone else's perception of you, what someone else tells you to do, what someone else thinks you should be doing. No, you're going to get your answer. You're going to discover your life path. You're going to figure out how life shows up for you by going within, by having the conversation, not with a coach, not with a master, not with a guru, but with yourself. Your journey was not meant to be like anyone else's journey because you are unique all on your own. This is your life. This is your path. And I know it can be a little scary sometimes. I know it can seem a little confusing. I know you experience interpretation. I know you feel like you're just a big failure. You keep making all of these mistakes. This is what I need to let you know. This world, this earth is your laboratory. And you're a scientist. And so you're just experimenting with different ways and going about trying to see what works for you when it comes to manifesting your desired outcome, when it comes to being the person you desire to be. And you just have to figure out who that person is. And no one else can tell you that. They can try to, read a birth chart, get your astrological sign, tell you, well, this house is in that house and this is in that. But do you know you have the power to change any of that just through thought, just by thinking differently about you, that you don't have to do what anyone else does because you're not anyone else, you're you. It really just is as simple as that. So I'm just your cheerleader, right? I'm just your mirror. I'm just, reflecting you back to you. That's it. Mirrors are to look at ourselves, right? To really understand who we are when we look at it. And what do we see? And it's about, what do you see when you look in a mirror? Do you see someone that's downtrodden, that's desperate, that's confused, that's dazed, that can't seem to ever get it right? If that's what you're looking at in the mirror, then that is what your world is reflecting back to you. But I'm going to tell you this. Try looking at yourself differently. Just look at yourself with no judgment. How about that? How about we start there? Just look at yourself. Don't try to pick yourself apart. Don't try to say, oh my goodness, I wish I was like this person. I wish I had that person's personality. I wish someone, I wish I could think the way they think. I wish I could dress the way they dress. No, you were never here to mimic and conform to someone else's reality. You're a creator. You're here to create your own reality. And so you're only going to be able to do that by looking at yourself in the mirror and get away from these coaches and masters and mystics and all of these people that's trying to sell you. Everybody wants to diagnose you and then sell you the cure. And there's nothing wrong with you. I need you to really get that. I really need you to understand that you're not going to find yourself in someone's course. You're not going to find yourself in somebody else's perspective of you. You're never going to find yourself there. You're only going to find yourself in you, within you. Decide what that looks like. Embrace it, embody it, love